Hey viewers, welcome to another game as a casual pro gamer. Today we're doing a Dominion game with Gangplank, only I have no idea which Gangplank, because both teams have one. And so we'll have to wait for that, but it's okay. So this is Dominion gameplay, as I mentioned, which is awesome that I can actually cast those. I didn't know that. Well, I had to try. And yeah, hopefully it all works out. So I don't know how this will work with the vision and such, and well, we'll just have to see. So tactics, yeah, there's not a lot of tactics on this map yet. Maybe there will come some form of well, strategy, but mostly it's either you kill someone or you get killed by them. There's not a lot of backing up in time or harassing, or well, it's just mainly team fighting, and as long as you have the advantage in numbers, you basically win. Or if you get fed really much early game, then you might be able to take a fight like 1v2 or 2v3 or something like that. Right off the bat, I would say that the bottom team has a stronger composition, although well, the top team is about equal. The top team has Garen, Morgana, Gangplank, who are all pretty tanky, and it's Jolien. That's the Gangplank of today. So, and this team has Tryndamere and Gangplank and Swain, which are all pretty hard to kill. Then Teemo is pretty easy to kill, and Riven is completely overpowered on this map, and that's why I give the advantage to this top team. And I really didn't know who it was, and I still don't know who's going to win, but I'm assuming this team is going to win now. So Nidalee has her heal, which is pretty good, and Katarina, yeah, as long as she can get her ult off, she can do good amount of damage, but yeah, she really has some trouble getting away, so she's going to get killed quite a lot. Nidalee, yeah, also the heal is not going to do that much on this map. I think they should increase the heal for this map, but that's a whole different story. So this Crystal Scar Aura, that's what it's all about. You gain 15% armor penetration, 5% magic penetration, increased mana regeneration, increased experience basically, so you gain experience all the time. And the healing effects are reduced by 20%, which is why most of the fights are either kill or be killed. Because the healing effects really don't do anything except for lifesteal, because well, lifesteal becomes massive if someone is fed. And yeah, you're fed immediately. From right off the bat, you're level 4. I mean, just watch this. It's all passive gain of experience. And they're going to get the windmill for about half, I think. Oh, not even that. They might just take out these guys because, well, it's 2v3. And now this Garen comes in, but they're not engaging. Come on, engage. Right? Yeah, Teemo's dead. So now it's 2v3, and they might have success getting this point, but not necessarily. Did he just flash away? No, he actually got killed. So Swain picking up the kill. Gangplank, the only one left alive, and might actually be able to kill both of these because he's almost level 5. He's now level 5, and he should be able to at least damage them. And yeah, maybe should have waited for his ult, so just to rest a little bit to prevent the enemy from taking the point. But yeah, no use crying over that now. So meanwhile, we will see here in the bottom, this Tryndamere is level 5, so almost has his ultimate. And when he has his ultimate, he can pretty much go crazy on these guys. And Teemo is hiding in the bush, waiting for his teammates to arrive, going to kill this enemy, and then they're going to kill Garen because it's 3 versus 1, and 3 versus 1 should be easy enough to do. And yeah, Riven getting the kill, not a big surprise there. Swain getting this point. what's his face is going to help out there, Gangplank. But Gangplank not really the it wasn't really necessary to be there. He could have helped out his teammates. Anyway, he's going to get some extra points, I guess, so that's worth it. And Katarina here doing some damage, but Riven is doing some damage back here. Teemo, yeah, he's not very good on this map, so he cannot do a whole lot of damage because he gets killed instantly because everyone's fed, and the worst thing to have against you as a Teemo is a fat team. So the Morgana getting pretty low here is going to get killed, and Gangplank going to go after these two enemies. Oh, not actually dying to the ultimate there from Garen. So Garen making a mistake, not calculating the amount of damage correctly. And Katarina's actually getting out of that. So, but Nidalee is going to die here. I'm assuming. No, Teemo actually really low, but then two of his teammates come in to pick up the kill on one of the enemies. So meanwhile, the Boneyard is getting captured by the green team once again, and the windmill is getting captured by the red team. If you prefer me to call them by their other names, I guess you don't really have blue and purple here. Anyway, the Tryndamere picking up the mid buff. I'm still not sure what that is, what the mid buff is, but Gangplank here doing decent jobs of killing people, and with his ultimate he should be able to slow them down pretty much and get a whole lot of things going. Riven, as I said, completely overpowered here because she can spam her skills so often, and as long as you build some cooldown reduction, you should be fine. So 3 enemies here, they're going up with 3 with as long as Teemo is around, but yeah, well, Teemo wasn't really around, he was hiding in the back, and yeah, the turret's really not as good a hiding place as they are on Summoner's Rift or Twisted Tree Line, because they don't do a whole lot of damage, and you can easily take them out by just right-clicking them. Because, well, if you right-click them, they will no longer attack you or your enemies for about 2 seconds, even if you get damaged. And that makes it for, well, that the turrets are no longer a safe hiding spot, where they were a very safe hiding spot on the other maps. So Katarina getting focused down, can escape with one of her abilities here. Nidalee is getting really low and actually using potions on this map. Wow, that is really extreme. You might as well just go back home because the distances are really short. And there's no real reason to do that if you're retreating anyways. He cannot engage here, and that's why her teammates now get owned by this team, because Nidalee has no way to engage. So I definitely just noticed that the healing effects are reduced by 20%, and that indeed makes everything completely useless on support characters such as Nidalee. Anyway, Riven, yeah, she's just hacking away at the minions here. Meanwhile, the red team is going to capture this point very quickly with all of these minions. And yeah, here we see Gangplank trying to go up here, and I'm pretty sure he can take out this this dude. And he is going to hide in the turret range, and yeah, with the enemy ultimate from Gangplank and a few tower shots, Garen actually wins that so easily. Yeah, just remember that as long as a champion is completely overpowered when he's fed, that's a good champion on this map. And you see those kind of champions really doing well on this map. I'm guessing that things like champions like Akali and such will do great as well, because as long as you don't have mana to worry about and you have very short cooldowns, you will do great. And getting some kills here. By the way, we do see all of the health bars here, so yeah, he must be coming in. Getting a kill there with the Teemo poison. Gangplank now taking down some minions, so he has the help of the other minions to take down this point. And actually getting a little help here, but it's not a whole lot. You have to take down the whole minion wave, and then yeah, you get a little bit of support, but the minions basically don't do anything on this map. The passive XP gain is so much bigger than anything else that it really doesn't matter too much. So there's 3 points now. They are, or well, when they capture this, and yeah, indeed, they capture the windmill. They are going to go for this middle, well, aura, and Gangplank in a 1v3 situation, not the best, and indeed getting killed, but did get 1 kill, so I guess it's worth it. And now Riven almost killing the Morgana there, but then going over to Gangplank, and Gangplank easily getting killed. Katarina, yeah, she's going to ult at some point. Unnecessary ult there because someone can just run into the bush. Riven running away from that, and with the slow from come on, this guy actually getting away, but unfortunately he does get killed. It was Trendemir, yeah, it was. So Teemo taking care of this Katarina, should have no problem taking that out. Gangplank doing a nice slow there and actually getting the kill on Nidalee, but unfortunately getting killed for that. And this is exactly why this map is, yeah, it is fun to watch, but in my opinion it's not that fun to play because I hate being dead. And yeah, you die so often. I mean, just look at the scores here. Gangplank is now 2-5. So he already died 5 times, and to me that is really, really uncomfortable. I'm used to playing with as little deaths as possible, and yeah, well, if you like focusing on kills and don't care about being dead, then this is your kind of map. So by the way, this is the only Dominion map I actually got from viewers, so if you have some Dominion play, let me know, send me the games, I don't care if they're good or not, just want to see some gameplay. Anyway, I will be away for the next 2 weeks, so you have plenty of time to get them. And it is somewhere on the League of Legends page, website, where you can find all of these times. I don't know where, I just got lucky the first time that it was actually launched. Anyway, taking this, what's this point? The quarry, and by doing that they might actually end up on the winning side. No, because the enemy has already neutralized this point and Garen is going to kill this guy. Yeah, it seems that we can see all of the health bars here. Yeah, at least I'm not assuming. Well, not at all times, but I don't know what changed. But anyway, doesn't really matter. Gangplank now trying to defend this point because, well, we have a quest going on, and the quest points are kind of valuable because they take off 20 points off your nexus. I think it's 20 at least. And they need to capture the bottom left point. So at the moment it is 2-3, so they are losing nexus health, but it is exactly equal now. So they're not behind at all. They can still win easily, and the enemy can also still win easily. So, wow, getting killed there by Katarina, no problem, within turret range. But Riven picking up this kill, I'm assuming. No, not actually picking up the kill. And yeah, they are going to lose the quest here pretty quickly. There we go. So they do lose some points for that. And now the enemy is 3 versus 2 once again, and they will have to do some more damage. Teemo getting an easy kill on Katarina there, because obviously if someone is really low then it is easy to kill them. And the next is at 250 health. So with this capture they are back in the running, 2 versus 2, but Garen is picking up the top one. Garen actually yeah, really good on this map, but yeah, who knew? I mean, if he's fed, he's really powerful, and yeah, that's with all of these champions, except for Teemo, and yeah, Teemo isn't doing too well. He may get quite some kills, but those are all because people are really low and those kind of things. But yeah, normally not too much trouble killing a Teemo and getting the ultimate off from Gangplank, but it's not going to save Tryndamere. So Teemo here doing some damage, getting an actual kill once again, and yeah, not really able to kill this this other guy. Teemo dying there easily, and the enemy is going to capture 4 points now. So it is. Oh no, this is actually. Yeah, they captured their 4th point, but then Gangplank is going to capture the windmill back. So it's once again 2-3. The enemy still has the advantage, and they are now losing the boneyard. So, or well, the green team is getting the boneyard. And come on, get him. Get him. There we go. I lost Gangplank. There he is. They're going to catch or capture this point and easily going to go up to 3 versus 2. Garen once again up at the windmill and taking that down. There's no way they can stop him from neutralizing it, at least. But they might be able to stop him from capturing it if they actually run. So yeah, once again they capture the windmill, and they should definitely capture that back. So this bottom lane, 3 versus 1, if there's a bottom lane on this map at all. Garen, oh, it's actually, yeah, Garen actually doing the killing, but enemy Gangplank picking up the kill. And unfortunately not getting the kill back here. So Gangplank and Garen both very low, and they are going to stay in, so this might be a double kill for someone. But nobody's going after them, so they might actually lose another one here. And yeah, the enemy nexus at 250 now, their nexus at 115. It is actually not going too well. But yeah, Swain is now capturing this point. They are capturing the bottom left, so the quarry that is. And yeah, they might actually well, be able to come back from this. Getting a 2v1, but Garen still kills one of them. It does mean that they get to capture this point, and the enemy is going to capture the bottom left. Obviously the windmill should have been captured quite some time ago, because, well, capturing this point with the 2 of them was really unnecessary. You really need to be as mobile as possible, and I guess having someone who is very mobile, such as Nunu on your team, or Gangplank or Teemo, would really help out. Only, well, Nunu and Gangplank would actually be good because they're tanky. And Teemo can move very quickly, but doesn't have the capabilities to stay alive, doesn't have the HP, and yeah, it's just going to get killed once an enemy shows up. Wow, completely the battle of the critical strikes here. So Riven getting out of that, obviously, and going to try to protect this point from being captured. Gangplank, meanwhile, going back, and Riven should really defend this point, because there are minions coming in, and not only minions, Nidalee is with them. And the Gangplank ult actually saving this point, because it kills all of the minions. So Riven has her ultimate up, is not going to use it right now. And somebody started, Tryndamere started a surrender vote, but there's no reason to do surrender vote, you can still win. So they are getting pounded here pretty hard though, but it's not over, it's definitely not over. It's a shame that you cannot see anything from gold or experience or, well, anything real, really. I mean, gold would be really nice to have as a statistic here on the map, because we would like to see who's actually ahead. So Riven coming in to get this. In the meantime, Gangplank getting killed right there by enemy Gangplank, and that's because both of them are probably at around the 100% range in critical chance. As you can see, 99%. Yeah, that's really just getting stupid. I mean, with so much gold, they really didn't think about this, these kind of heroes. But it is really retarded to see that you can get up to 99% criticals so easily. Obviously, that is a problem for this map, because nuking someone down is so easy with these kind of heroes. And he's going to capture this point all by himself. And he's going to have no trouble well, staying alive after that, because nobody's coming for now. So finally Garen comes in, but Teemo's coming out to help. Yeah, should be able to kill this guy. Yeah, because of the critical strikes once again. Nice ultimate going off. So the critical strikes really doubling his damage here, and he already has 200 damage, so that's 400 damage per hit. And his Q also doing double damage, and that is just incredible. Teemo once again getting killed, and Teemo at the moment is 8 and 11, so not doing too well, getting killed quite a lot. Has spent probably more time dead than actually alive. They are capturing the windmill while the enemy is capturing the refinery. No, that's not it. The quarry. And 4 enemies bottom means that they could easily capture this, and that's the tactic that the only part of tactics that's involved in this map. If you see 4 enemies against 2 in the bottom, then you could capture all of the top points. But for the rest, not a whole lot that's going to happen. Should be able to kill someone here, yeah, indeed. Teemo once again getting killed. And enemy Gangplank just gaining this, getting this point. Yeah, saving the point here. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's still green. So actually saving it. And enemy going up 3 versus 2 here. So now we see a 4v4 fight in the bottom. They easily pick off one of them. The rest retreats. And yeah, at this point it's 3 versus 2 for the green team, and we are actually on our way to see a comeback here. I'm assuming, at least. I don't know what this Tryndamere is building, but it doesn't seem to be damage based, because he could have easily taken down that whatever her name is, Nidalee, with no trouble in a 5v5 normal game. Well, Twisted Tree Line, I should call it, because this is a 5v5 game. And he should be able to take her down, but yeah, didn't actually manage to. So as you can see, he's not doing the damage that Gangplank is doing at this moment, and basically is useless because of his build. So this is once again a 3 versus 2 situation. You can easily win those, and with Gangplank on your team you should be able to do pretty much anything, because the Q is now doing like I don't know, 500, 700, 800 damage, something like that. Yeah, it's 750 I think, but yeah, as you can see, taking that down quite easily, running away here because enemy Gangplank can do exactly the same thing to him, obviously. Teemo getting another kill because of his poison, so good job on him. And nobody's taking this point, so Riven actually running away here when she should be running towards the enemy, especially with a Gangplank near her. Yeah, Gangplank can, as you can see, nuke them down pretty easily with his Q and a few basic attacks, but the cooldown on this with 4.7 seconds is just too short to be allowed. And with some cooldown reduction you could get some overpoweredness out of that as well. especially if you get that from the Brutalizer, which adds some armor penetration as well, making it do even more damage. And in the meantime, we still have a 3 versus 2 situation. This point now getting captured by Nidalee, but yeah, they are being stalled by the ultimate from Gangplank, and Gangplank coming up here to clean it up, and probably cleaning up this guy as well. And there we go. Yeah, getting the kill with some help of the turret, but didn't actually need the turret at all. Saving this point at almost 100% health, and well, they are going to lose the bottom point here because there's nobody to defend. Teemo once again dead, and yeah, Teemo now coming up and going to try to capture this point. Gangplank, enemy Gangplank almost instantly killed by a Q, and the Q from our Gangplank, and yeah, they are going to capture this point. It's 3 versus 2 now, and now it's a matter of stalling them, so not losing the points. It's 19 points remaining, 18, while this guy is capturing a point, but they are capturing the bottom left, so they basically won. Because at 15 they cannot capture one of the other points without being disrupted, and all this Riven needs to do is just disrupt this, and then they win. There you go. 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on, guys. Yeah, they're going to capture another one, and now it's completely over. So Gangplank definitely the one to choose here. I would definitely recommend you try him and just go for this build, or a build like this. You just get a build that is really expensive and that adds a lot of damage to his Q. So by either critical strike or just a normal damage, probably a mix of both. And attack speed also helps, movement speed really helps out, but this was really well played. This is how you play it probably. And as you can see, not really tactics involved, it's just build as much damage as possible and you'll win. Anyway, thanks for sending this to me, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. GG.